being on this trip was really helpful for me to like understand more where I'm at and like where I want to be like in my relationship with God.
Well, we were working on a house. It was a big 2-story house, and we originally got there thinking it was going to be scraped already, and it wasn't, so that was a fun thing that we had to do. So we had to scrape it all, and then we had to prime it, and then we had to paint it, and we did the garage too, which also had to be scraped, primed, and painted.
I had done a mission trip last year, also with Riverwood, and it was a really fun experience, and I wanted to do it again.
Yeah, so we went to Springfield, Ohio, and we were working on like residents' houses, helping them paint or like build stuff that they needed help with because they couldn't do it, unfortunately, themselves.
The work was painting a house and, well, scraping the house first, then priming it, then painting it. It was a lot.
I wanted to serve people, serve the Lord, and I really wanted to grow my relationship with God, like through this mission trip. So there were 18 of us at this house, and they said it was a 15-day job for a 5-person crew. And so we went to the house, and we were only supposed to prime and paint the house. We weren't supposed to scrape it, and we ended up having to scrape it too. Like they said it was done, but it wasn't. So we scraped the house, and then we did that in like 2 days, I think. And then we started priming the house, and then we painted it like white, and it was like a lot of work. It was like, it wasn't something you could like really stop. You had to just like keep going and keep persevering, like even though it was a little bit boring at times.
Yeah, so she was our resident, and she was like an elderly woman that later on in the week we found out that she had cancer. So it was just really nice to, you know, like be helping out someone that you knew like that was like needing help with stuff and I couldn't do it herself.
So our resident was Brenda. She was really nice. She had cancer, so she wasn't like out very much, but we saw her a couple of times, and she was really nice. We talked to her about like God and stuff, and she seemed really interested in it, and she was really grateful and really kind about us, and she was really helpful, and when we were asking her questions and stuff, she also was really thankful that we were helping her out.
So Brenda, we learned that she had cancer, and because of it she had a lot less energy than she used to. She kind of had to stop doing her job at Meyer because she didn't have the energy to do it anymore. So she wouldn't be able to really like do it herself, and even if she was at full energy, it was a really big project to the point where one person couldn't do it.
Well, I learned that she has cancer, and she used to work at Meyer as a greeter, and she said it was really fun for her because she loved to talk to people and like get to greet them, you know, and she said that if she ever got better, she wanted to go back and work at Meyer again.
Thursday was an experience. A lot of tears were shed from everyone, especially me. One thing, so we're all in a circle, and we just kind of went through a tragedy or an experience in our life that is just like, was really rough. And it kind of related to the topic throughout the week of struggles and such. And so we all kind of were going around saying all the things, and it was really amazing to be like, realize, wow, I'm not the only one struggling. There's everyone here named something that they struggled with.
Yeah, so we all like shared our stories, like things that we were struggling through. A moment where I like realized how much everyone else struggles in life too, you know, like.
Thursday night, we all got in like a circle, like all like the boys from Riverwood, all got in a circle and shared like some suffering stories. And from that, something just like sparked in me that like felt like, you know, everyone's like suffering with like the same, or not the same things, but all just in different ways are just suffering with stuff. And something really just sparked, and I'm like, wow, okay, everyone's like really needing God in life. And like I decided to I was just something just, you know, like I said before, something just sparked in me that just wanted to like grow my faith further in God and like trust Him more throughout my life. So I asked Him to be my Lord and Savior for the rest of my life that day, and that was a very special moment for me, seeing everyone just all there suffering, just knowing that like we all need it. So
on Thursday night, I kind of like felt this insane like empathy that I hadn't like felt before. That was like,
I feel like I have a deeper understanding in how like God's working through people's lives and what other people have been through and how everyone suffers in some way.
After going on like this mission trips and like all the other ones in the past, I really feel like that this one has like really impacted me more, because I can finally like understand more about like God and like how He works through me.
Well, I'm really glad I did end up going on the mission trip, because I felt really good, like even like during and afterward. I feel like my faith really like grew and I got closer to God. I feel like I also brought like Brenda and all my friends closer to God as well through like the things that we were doing, and my faith really like expanded to something new over this 1 week.
it's a really amazing experience where like you like, I feel like you learn a lot about the Lord and like a lot about that. So if you're like wanting to get closer, I would definitely like recommend going on a mission trip.
The way God works in all mission trips just really impacts you like the whole way through, and then as you go like after the mission trips.